Contrast Uncut, yeah, you know that's us. Where we only speak the real and the real rock with us. Where we motivate the people and politic on success. Oh no, we ain't DJ Khaled, but they swearing we the best. Contrast Uncut, contrast Uncut, contrast Uncut, contrast Uncut.
What's happening? It's Contrast Uncut. It's season 4, episode 22. Man, big shout outs to Uncle Snoop's Army and Bobby D Presents. I appreciate you, brothers. It's your host, Zylo, aka DJ Juan Dollars, like I won some money. Today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got a really dope, incredible special guest. You know, he's from the H-Town, Houston, Texas. This brother is the founder and brilliant mind behind JiggAerobics. JiggAerobics has been featured in some of the biggest prints there are, from the Wall Street Journal, Dance Network TV, and 225 Magazine, and Shark Tank. You know, that's why I first seen this brother and seeing what he brings to the table. The brother is brilliant. When you could take something you could do by yourself, get some other people to get behind you and explain how healthy something is, and then take it to the Shark Tank, and then maneuver, all respects to you, brother. That was an incredible journey. It just made me feel like I need to get lit. And they are the home of Get Lit, while you get fit. JiggAerobics is where
yes, sir.
Dance and motivation ties in like a triple knot. Recently, this brother added associate producers of a motion picture to his portfolio. I mean, this brother's connecting dots and making Picasso paintings. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's all good. We got all episode to chop it up with La'Donte Mr. GetRight LaDonte Lotts.
Whoa, what's good?
How you doing, bro?
What's good, bro? What's good, man? Man, I'm doing great, man. Thank you for having me on the show, bro. For real, it's a big honor, bro. No lie.
Come on, bro. I appreciate having you, bro. I gotta let you know from the jump. Time's the most finite thing we have on this earth, so I appreciate you coming on the show, fucking with me, fucking with the listeners, the viewers, and, you know, just dipping into your lifestyle and, you know, being transparent.
On my mama.
Hell yeah. So, bro, speaking of time, what's the normal 24 hours for you, bro? Like, you know, what's it looking like?
Man, a normal 24 hours for me, man. Waking up in the morning, of course, thanking God just because, you know, like once I open my eyes, that's a blessing. That's enough to keep my cheese up right there. So, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I open my eyes, you know, just thanking God for waking me up, giving me another day to, you know what I'm saying, fulfill his duties and fulfill my journey and my mission that I got to do. After that, you know, I take a long, I ain't gonna say I'll take a long number 2, you know what I'm saying? And like from there, I'm on my mama, you know, I'm answering emails. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, responding to people, like, you know, checking DMs on Instagram, like just like connecting with the world and just tapping into it. And that's usually before, like after I do like my meditation. That's why I say a long one. I do meditation. I like to meditate. Just get my mind right before I start the day, before I start doing anything or even look at social media. Just meditating and just, you know, understand the fact that I'm here, the fact that God gave me another chance, you feel me, to do something right, you feel me? So I'm just getting my mind right, just getting my whole process. And after that, the day go, I'm ready to get lit while I get fit, man. Whether we doing lives, whether we doing like, you know, funny videos, whether it's just, you know, doing something business-wise related, like, you know, websites, like just anything, man. I'll just be ready. I'll be on the go, man. Right. It's never the same thing every day. Like the morning routine is kind of the same, but after I do that, it's on. It's just whatever we needs to be done at that moment.
You know, I feel like it's whatever God throws your way and has you on that journey for that day.
Yes, sir. On my mama, and I agree. For sure.
So, Tay, bro, I got this quote. Let me know how this quote relates to you, or if it doesn't. The idea is I want you to, you know, talk about it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Let's go.
80% of success is turning up. Woody Allen.
Oh, 80% of success is turning up. So it all depends on your definition of turning up. You know what I'm saying? Like turning up can have many different like definitions. You know what I'm saying? Turning up could be partying on. Like turning up could be turning the heat up anytime, like you never being satisfied with what you put out. And that's something like for me. And I could say, so yeah, I could say 80% of that is turning up, because like you could never be satisfied or be complacent in where you at. So you always got to be looking for something to turn up and turn. You feel me? You gotta crank it up sometimes. It's not enough on my mama. So yeah, I agree.
You know, someone I read this and it stuck out to me, not only the turning up factor, but a lot of people don't understand when you in your element and, you know, the aura shining on you while you gigging and pretty much everyone's feeling that energy and they turned up along with you, that builds relationships along the way. People going to be like, you know what? I want to party with that guy over here because he going to make a difference on how my night turns out. The energy is incredible. And so, you know, 80% of success, yeah, is definitely your energy is turning up, is leveling up, is recognizing when to punch in, when to punch out, when to let some, you know, some just breathe. Let the beat breathe sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, from there, all you can do is grow. And when I read that, I was like, oh, yeah, it's simple to the point. And, you know, that's something that's exactly every time you think about what you've been capable of doing, bro, it's been simple and to the point. You know, you let the facts tell the facts, the numbers that don't lie, they don't lie.
Don't lie.
Involved, like, you know, you've done some real nutritional standpoints to let everybody know the importance of being healthy and the importance of moving. And, you know, if you could jig, man, sky's the limit on what your body can do for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, my mama. And that's turning up right there.
Come
that's
on.
Turning up. Keeping your cheese up. Keeping your cheese up.
So talking about, you know, entertainment, dancing, you know, entrepreneurship, did the game choose you or did you choose the game?
Man, honestly, I was running from it. I'm gonna just be honest. I was running from it. Like, man, just growing up in the area that I'm from. I'm from Houston, Texas, of course, but South Park. You know what I'm saying? South Park in Houston, like, you know what I'm saying? That dancing wasn't cool, you know, growing up. Dancing, like, it wasn't cool to dance. If you weren't playing football or if you weren't on the streets, you know what I'm saying, you were considered like not cool. You was considered, you know, you was considered a punk or you was considered this. Like, you know what I'm saying? They always put these labels on people that's not doing what you're supposed to do. You feel me? And I don't think that's what you're supposed to, but for a long time, I was running from it, bro. I was like trying to play football, trying to do the sports thing, trying to be a thug, you know, fighting and stuff, you know, stuff like that for a long time. Until eventually I was like, bro, I got a gift. Like, God done gave me a gift. I actually got hurt in football, which was my eye opener, you know what I'm saying, high school. And after I got hurt, it was like really like, what I'm gonna do now? You know, like you want to be football, what you gonna do now? What you gonna fall back on? And I remember my mama used to always tell me, man, we don't fall back on anything. If anything, you gonna fall forward. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was a blessing that I got injured. You know, it was a blessing that my God opened my eyes. God set me down. You know what I'm saying? I started being in the band. That's why I got into the band world. You know what I'm saying? Playing my instrument, like choreographing for the band in high school, and then eventually went to college. And eventually, like, I was able to showcase my dancing skills, and it was cool then. Now it's cool, you know. Now it's accepted, you know. So, but now it's like now I'm trying to recreate the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to recreate the game. I want people to understand that not only it's cool to get, you know what I'm saying, to dance, but you could also be healthy while you dancing too. You could also feel good too. It's gonna help you out in the long run, on my mama.
You know, what's so important about what you're talking about is that, you know, at some points during the time of, you know, evolution of these phones, I feel like the phones really made a lot of things more comfortable for people because it's like, oh, bro got whatever amount of views and woo, 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 and he monetized and that shit's cool. He gigging. And, you know,
Right.
from that standing, it's like, okay, that really cracked open the ways of like, boom. It's not so much like it's not gangster no more versus, you know, I grew up in late 80s, early 90s. Well, I was born in the late 80s. I grew up in the 90s. And, you know, pretty much dancing wasn't something that people did as a male in that era. Like, that's something you just didn't do. You two-stepped, you felt on something, and you made your night fall in play. And then past that, it wasn't just, you know, it was just that. And, you know, it's amazing how time evolves, the evolution. I do think phones have a lot to do with it, but it also takes people like you, brother, to recognize you have a gift. And, you know, you can't be afraid of what the streets push on you. And in the same time, in reflection, you steal from it because that's the way you move. That's the mentality. and it continues to break down, because that's how you keep evolving. At the same time, the vision continues to grow. And as the vision continues to grow, the creativity continues to grow, because that's where the roots of everything come from. When you come from nothing, you got it all.
Oh, my mama. And not only the roots were growing, but your appreciation grow for it too, man. Appreciation, man. I appreciate where I come from. I appreciate going through everything. I appreciate not having lights sometimes. I appreciate taking showers in cold water. You feel me? Like those times on my mama, like, so those times, even now, you feel me, sleeping on my cousin's couch, like, you gotta, like, it don't stop me from doing nothing. You keep going and keeping pushing out positivity, keep, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a change in the world on my mama. That's my biggest focus.
When would you say it was your first confirmation that, pretty much entertainment is what you're supposed to do? Would you say it's when you got injured and your mom, pretty much opened your eyes on falling forward? Or would you say it was a moment later on that you would say, man, no, this is real? I was doing a job, but you know what? This right here is the job. It's my job. I'm the boss, and I'm putting something to the table that's filling the void.
Facts, man. It was definitely later. Like at the time, like, of course I started taking the craft more seriously, but it wasn't more of like this is my mission. This is what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That didn't come until like probably like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, that's when I really realized, like, hey, I think this the one. Like, I think this what I put it on earth to do, because like at the same time having JiggAerobics, I was also a part of the marching band, and I was also doing a lot of stuff on campus. So I wasn't able to go out and find like, jobs. I wasn't able to work because I didn't have the time. You know what I'm saying? So God kept putting, all these different blessings in front of me to be able to fund, like, make, have a financial income coming in and be able to, like, and also make a difference on people. When this one lady came up to me one day after my class, and she said, man, I love your cheese talks. My cheese talks at the end of my class, I like to, give some motivational speaker, just whatever I feel in the room. I'm a big viber. So if I feel something, I'm going to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, man, I really loved it. I really, like, thank you. Like, you don't understand. Like I really wanted to, like, kill myself like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting it. And that's when you realize, like, hey, you don't know who you affecting, and you don't know what people going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only do I go through stuff, but other people might go through it worse than you. You don't know what's going on in their lives. And if you can make their lives a little happy, whether it's for 30 minutes or even for an hour, man, take advantage and go, for sure.
And it's something that I'm happy you broke down from the beginning of the episode, is that, the humbleness that you have, the humility, because you wake up, you thank God for the fresh breath of air as soon as you wake up, and you can feel it with the eyes open, and then you meditate. A lot of us that are very humble and move in a certain way will never know all the struggles, all of the different things that we go through, the obstacles to overcome, the adversity to rise above. And all they see is just this, spitting image that gives out such pure energy and love. And, it has a lot to do with the beginning of your day and how you already transition your energy. So no matter what comes your way, you're ready to embrace it and, kick down whatever you feel, bro, because that's right there is what you feel. That's that intuition.
Facts on my mama, man. We just trying to elevate others while we elevating ourselves, and most importantly, keeping your cheese up. Like, I just want to see the people with their cheese up, man. I just want to see the smiles, man. A smile really get me going. Like, I'm talking about going. Like, if I can see you smile and, like, really enjoying yourself, I'll probably come over there, come dance with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really enjoy seeing other people happy, man. Dead ass.
Come on. The cheese is inspired by the adrenaline. And once that adrenaline hits, it's like getting the goosebumps and then Friday Night Lights. And you don't understand, that's how it transitions.
On my mama.
Damn. Sometimes, the lie, like I'm doing the interview, it's pre-recorded, but sometimes the shit that happens in real time right now, like right now, because I'm interviewing, I'm just going to say it, bro. I just ignore 50 Cent's publicist right now because I'm doing an interview. That shit wild.
Oh, man.
I gotta give all glory to God that even that the lady calling me. But I got to definitely call her back. So don't forget. All right, back.
And that door still going to be open for you. For sure.
Come on. We try to pull on windows, and sometimes that door open up like we hitting a magic button over there on the window.
And yeah.
That's the whole point of just continuing to go and never quitting. And I feel like we walk by faith, and we don't really walk by sight. And so I feel it's always somebody that invests in idea, puts someone in a position to reach their dreams. So who do we owe to thank you for investing into your dreams, investing in the JiggAerobics fitness? Where does that thank you really hit in?
Man, honestly, the people, the world, like without the world, I wouldn't be able, like, God, first, of course, God, you know what I'm saying? But the world, without the people, like the supporters from everywhere, I couldn't just specifically say one person. I'll be lying. I can't say people that, like, it's so many people. Like, people have so much, like, whether it was just like, hey man, I like what you're doing. Like, I may was having a bad day, was thinking about going to go work. You know what I'm saying? At a company or something. I have a degree. I would not, my degree doesn't go with what I'm doing. Of course, it kind of do, but not really. Like, I should be working in it somewhere else, But like, it be days that I'll be thinking about, okay, oh, we haven't made no money during coronavirus, and we're doing buku stuff. Like, but we still being relevant. But we haven't made no money during coronavirus. Like, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But if you was to look at it from the outside looking in, you're like, oh my gosh, like, they're doing good. It's just about being consistent and walk, like you said, walking by faith and not by sight. Knowing what the end version, like your end goal going to be, knowing what you want to achieve. And when you get there, like, because not right now, this wasn't in my plans. Like, when I first started JiggAerobics, like the stuff that we're doing now. Shark Tank, that was just an idea. Like, I used to just think about, like, man, I wonder how it would be if I go on Shark Tank. And then God would actually put that blessing in front of me to let me know, like, hey, this is your vision. This is your mission. This is what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So
Confirmation.
I don't, on me. So I can't really just say that it's just one person. I really say the world, man. They really have, like, whether from all over, whether it's social media, whether it's in-person live, them commenting them in my DMs, whether it's somebody just spreading the love and how excited they was about it. Like, definitely.
Come on. While we talking about it, let's dig into it. Those are highs. And so, I feel like you may have some more highs to add to it, but I also want people to know the reality of the lows and, of course, of what you're willing to discuss.
Facts. Man, I mean, the lows would be just having the mindset of, like, before, of having a mindset that, hey, this is my mission. Before, this is just was something that I was doing for fun, just to get the students more involved into fitness, you know what I'm saying, around campus. So I wasn't treating it like a business. I wasn't treating it like a mission. I wasn't treating it like, you know what I'm saying, this is like, you know what I'm saying, this is my mission. I'm on earth to do this. Like, I wasn't treating it like that. So I think the lows was really like just the mindset. Like, my mindset at the time, it wasn't pure. It wasn't genuine at first. You know what I'm saying? Another low, I mean, it comes times when everything is not, like, with us not having a gym and having, like, a consistent base of work, we're like, doing pop-up shops and always being booked from other people, other venues and gyms. So with that, like, with coronavirus, it was a big, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a big toll on us, but it made us appreciate it because we was able to deep dive into the business, figure out what else could we provide to help the people? What else could we make? Like, what else could we add to add value to these people's lives, especially during this pandemic time? And we created programs from there. We got P with JiggAerobics for the kids. We got senior souls for the seniors. So it's like every low always come back to a high. It is all about being positive and just being consistent.
It's amazing because as you took the growth of something turning into another, you continue to just grow with everything. If you notice, your circle of air don't become too big because you continue to grow with the moment. So it becomes infinite in your lifestyle. It's like you ran away from it, like you said in the beginning. But, as you continue to settle down and what you wish to manifest, continue to grow. I mean, it's like you go into this garden like, man, I'm trying to be in this garden with this stadium. And then it's like, no, that's not the garden for you. The garden for you is going to be this floor, and it's going to be wherever this floor and lights hit with this power that runs through for the sound, and it's go-to.
Yeah, for real. That's facts. I like how you said that. That was dope.
No, salute, bro. I'm just, I'm soaking it. For everyone watching, you may hear me say this here and there, but it's so important that you understand. Do not ever be a fly in the room. Don't be a fly in the conversation, because the same way you flew in that motherfucker is the same way you fly out, and you don't get nothing. Be a sponge, soak it all. Because when you have moments like this, and you talking to a brother that's been on Shark Tank and took an idea from his brain and turned it into a reality, and it was received and it was manifested to grow that way, you have to really just soak it in and, present some wonderful thought out questions.
Oh, mama, I appreciate that, big bro. It was a journey. It was a journey, man. I ain't gonna lie.
So, bro, what's one thing people got fucked up about the game when it comes to especially just being an entrepreneur and running a just the business that you're running, being a fitness person and bringing in these other angles?
Man, it's not easy. That's one. Like, it's not easy. You're not gonna be an overnight success. I still don't think that I've done enough. Like, I'm not happy. Like, it's cool. I'm thankful. That I was on Shark Tank. I'm thankful for the stuff that we have. That we have. What I don't even know what the word I want to say that we've done, but I don't think that I'm at my full potential. I think I need to go harder. So like, man, so one is not easy. Never be complacent, and it don't happen overnight. A lot of times I have conversations, and even myself, like I have conversations with myself sometimes, like like bro, calm down, like be patient. Like we rush stuff so much, like we like microwave. You know what I'm saying? You want to put it in the oven and really let it marinate. You ever ate red beans and rice before?
Come on, fire.
On my mama. So boom, you know how the red beans is. Like, you ever had some rushed red beans? Have you ever had some red beans that actually set and soak for a long period of time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta treat it like the red beans. You gotta treat it like the red beans. You gotta let it simmer. You gotta let the flavors get into it. You gotta understand what you're doing, who you doing, how you doing it, when you doing it, and where you need to do it at. And that's what I mean by that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take your time, be patient, make sure you got some good energy around you. Make sure you got people around you that's genuine and that's actually understand the vision. You know what I'm saying? I like to call it believe in the cheese, because my mission is the cheese. I'm spreading cheese. Do you believe in the cheese? You know what I'm saying? On my mama. So that'll be like things that people be having misunderstood. People that they like, you know what I'm saying? Even myself, like I was a victim to that as well. Like I'm not speaking on nobody else. This is all personal experiences. You know what I'm saying? On my mama.
So no, bro, trust me, I've been in the same position. I've been afraid of success. When you grow up and you surround yourself around all your folks that you grow up and do all these fun and original things, in the same standpoint, if they all not making money like that, then you gonna fall in that same group. If something works out and then it has an expiration date and then they get another expiration date of sitting, you sort of, have a whole different way of viewing things. And you continue to try and grow and figure it out. But success and doing the stuff you feel your vision is going to be, it's like you look on the ground and it's like, what, this ground ain't matching to the vision, the deja vu that I keep on seeing myself in. And as I continue to grow, yeah, I'm headed there that I saw, but I'm not there yet. And I feel when you talk about that, it's the same instance of like, what, this marble ground with the gold trim that's supposed to be around my Gucci loafers I'm looking down on because I specifically wanted these. When I see that and everything, it's like, oh, that was deja vu. This is where I'm supposed to be. And then, the whole entire growth of that will continue to grow. But at the same time, you have to deal with reality of, everyone else is afraid of success. They don't know how to get there. And from those transitions, you have to figure out a way. And, God likes to send you amazing ways to say, no, you headed the right way. You're on the right route. You don't have to make a U-turn. You don't have to do this. You still got to make sure you politic and stay with your peoples, because that's something to show them that, hey, I grew. We could start being, one of us is successful and all of us going to be successful. But that's the whole point of why I have this show, is that people are afraid of success. And, everyone's blueprint's not the same. But there's certain points in your blueprint, my blueprint, and the other, I don't know, it's like been 150 guests on here I've been really blessed to have on here. And, all of them that, that they continue to have. And you can be like, yeah, I don't have to take that speed bump like he took that speed bump, because he gave me the game on how to dodge, how to keep my energy right. So I don't got to fall into that damn, that pothole. And so, I appreciate you, bro, just opening up, being a testimony to this transparency of, you know, success, because so many people have it fucked up.
Facts. I was definitely there. I still feel like I'm there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, man. I think like the energy is like a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times, if you think about it as a human being, not even like as a man, because women too, like as a human being, the only people and thing that can hurt us most is the people that's close to us. You know what I'm saying? Your family, your friends, and a lot of times, like we look for like that we look for that confirmation from them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like we be looking for that confirmation. Like we really need that confirmation. And if they don't see that vision and they not on that, not saying that they not there or they don't like, you know, they not on your level, but like you have different ways. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they may not see the vision until you on this level. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to have that confirmation within, and just, if you got an idea, act on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit and wait. What you waiting for tomorrow for? No, sir. If it come to your mind right there, go figure. If you got the chance to do it right there, man, make it happen. On my mama.
Hey, you
On my
know,
mama.
I want to add into that is, don't get us fucked up. You don't think that shit hurts in reality of like a split second of reflection when you do think about, hey, this person, my family or my best friend, they didn't push the line the same way I saw it, but you know, there's still, you got to make a way to make sure they're there when you do get there, because although they didn't, they feel that you ain't got to say it. Everyone else will talk about it, but the importance is making sure that they still find a way to get there. And, you know, you set someone up with an alley-oop, you don't make the bucket and give them the points.
Yeah, you're right. On my mama. But if you throw them the alley hoop and they just look at it and they don't jump up and get it, I'm not going to throw you another one. Like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not too many because we in the game. You feel me? This the finals right now. Our life, I look at life like finals. You don't know when your time going to come. You don't know when that buzzer be going to hit. You don't know when you going to breathe your last breath. You feel me? You don't got time to be waiting for somebody else. You don't got time to be putting your energy into things that's not going to grow. When you plant the seed, you make sure you watering it. And eventually that sprout should go. Eventually you should start seeing leaves. Eventually you should see a fat ass tree. You get what I'm saying? Come on. On my mama. So
time is something that people really don't understand, is that you can't get it back. Now vibes is another thing that people don't understand, that vibes is connected to your energy. This is another part that people forget about. Your energy is connected to your potential. Potential is energy not used. So if you keep your energy high, you don't keep your energy right, then all you're doing is feeding the potential to lose.
Yeah. My mama, let them know. Hey, bring that back. Hey, say it one more time. Break it down again.
Come on.
Break it down again, man.
So you don't understand. Timing is one thing. Timing is everything. That's something you can't get back. You could throw some money in the air and that air will take it, but you can get that money back. That time you threw it up there, that shit was nice. It was a moment. And you can't get that back. Now that vibe of you doing it, that was some dumb shit. But you know what? The people that chased it, it felt good. That vibe felt good, but that vibe of doing this also energy. You know, the biggest thing in music and getting somewhere is vibe and timing. You got to have the right timing, the right vibe. And the vibe connects back to your energy. If you come in that motherfucker flat-ended, you just as much as caught up to your potential as you're supposed to be at. Versus you stay open-hearted and you stay fluid and free into your energy and you keep that mind right, you know what's going to happen? You're going to reach your potential. Instead, if you don't, you're looking at, you know, wasted energy, which is potential.
Yeah. Let them know, man. I like that, bro. I like that.
All right, now back to the focus on you, bruh. What's your 3 favorite dance moves or routines you've done of all time? What's something that you want to give to them? What's the 1, 2, 3 punch if they come into a fitness session? What's something that they gonna, you know, what's the 1, 2, 3 punch that they gonna get used to?
You gotta work the shoulder. So that's one thing. You know, I walk in working my shoulders. Oh, my mama. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do that. And then, you know, of course, we gotta always take it to our, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get you right. Bing. Oh, my mama. Bing. You know, I gotta hit it with the jigging knees on my mama. And then one of my favorites is my double time. You know what I'm saying? That's another one. That's my double time. See that double time, it just give you that New Orleans feel like you in New Orleans, like my hot girl and your hot girl. You feel what I'm saying?
You trying to
Man, but
that salt down your leg that you just ate up.
on my mama, yeah. On my mama, we burn all them calories. All them calories.
Come on.
All that fried chicken that you had, that nachos, them tacos, all that on my mama.
Come on. You know, that's one thing everybody know about New Orleans. You come back in that motherfucker, your socks, even though they white, they got a gray white residue on there from all the salt coming out the bottom of your sock. The flavors are amazing. But
on my mama.
You got to move around just like that, just so you can lose some of that, so you can feel it.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
what's your dopest moment in the game so far that you want to share?
Man, the dopest moment, honestly, I'll be lying if I just highlight one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be forcing it. Like, he forcing it. You know, if I just highlight one, I could really just say every day, honestly, though. Like, dead ass. Like, every day, bro. Like, it's a learning experience. I'm always learning. You know, I'm learning something new every day. God has always been putting people to just drop gems. And sometimes they just come out of nowhere. Like, man, me and my brother were sitting up here talking. And then I'm like, just start saying stuff that I've never even thought about. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you getting that information from? I don't know. God, gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Because I have never, like, not to even hear nobody else speak on it and not to think about it. That's not me. That's not, you know what I'm saying? So, like, every day is like a learning experience. Every day is amazing. Even the bad ones. I even appreciate the bad ones, too, because I know not to do that stupid shit again. You know what I'm saying? So, on my mama, every day, bro. Every day, no lie. Even today, you know what I'm saying? Even today, we got an interview. I'll be lying if I'll be like, man, Shark Tank or when we went viral, this, like, nah, man, today I'm doing an interview. This our first time having a real conversation. This our first time getting you giving me an opportunity to, you know, to talk to your audience and to actually spread my gospel and to spread my words, my cheese, you know what I'm saying? That's appreciation on my mama. So this would be like today, you feel me, on my mama.
Ooh, bro.
For sure.
Bro, you say so many wonderful things in there, but you know, the most highlighted, humble thing you can say is every day. And
Every day.
I've had so many people on here where they'll talk about their dopest moment is an incredible moment that we all want to achieve. But we also forget the importance of what COVID taught us is that normalcy is, you know, something that we all strive for right now. You know, I wish we was in South Dakota or North Dakota or what was it? I think Oklahoma. Like 3 states never closed down. They got to feel normalcy through it all. And as we reflect on that, you know, that's one thing that I feel like it taught us is that, you know, we got to appreciate the normalcy. When you get sick, you're like, man, I just want to feel normal. I just want to feel regular. And, you know, you only want to feel like that when you got everything taken away. And we always got to remember it's so important to grab the things that while it's not taken away and appreciate them. And you put in the highlight on that. And I just want to make sure I take my hat off to you and tell you that, because a lot of people get that thing swept underneath the rug and don't realize that what is it, like an 8-letter word, 9-letter word is so important to everybody to not only hear it come out your mouth, but also receive it.
On my mama. I appreciate that, brother.
Come on, 100, bro. So now I'm about to transition, put a pause on the entertainment. I'm going to go ahead and fuck your head up because it's my awareness segment. And I'm about to ask you some stuff that, you know, is so important that everyone hears from your perspective. And, you know, H-Town is not an easy place to be around. Neither is, you know, being in New Orleans and going through the university the way you did. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff you go through. And my awareness segment is about police interaction. I ask every guest of mine, when was the last time they were pulled over? And, you know, what's some advice they can give in a situation of interacting with the police while being pulled over to get out the situation?
I was about to say yesterday, but nah, I ain't get pulled over yesterday. It was like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I had an interview and I was rushing, trying to make sure that I got to the interview. I was coming from a class and the class went longer than expected. And I got pulled over. Of course, you know, I'm nervous. I'm scared of everything that's been going on in the world. So, but, you know, you just chill out. And just, I mean, with me, I say my best advice is just really understand, like having a clear understanding. Like a lot of times, like you be like, man, why you pull me over? Like, what you pulling me over for? Like, come on, man. Like, you know, just having an understanding, like, hey, I might was going a little fast. You know what I'm saying? I might was putting somebody in danger. You know what I'm saying? I could have had my seatbelt on. You know what I'm saying? Like just stuff like that, just having a clear understanding and that's my biggest thing, understanding people. You know what I'm saying? I try to like, have some not sympathy, empathy. You know what I'm saying? Like learning some empathy. That's one of my biggest things because I was that guy that what you pulling me over for? Like, man, I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Having an attitude. And you got to think about it. If somebody give you an attitude and somebody like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to respond. So my biggest thing is, man, just keep your cheese up. Keep your cheese up in the whole situation and just figure out and just try to have an understanding of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't want things to turn. And if they do turn, man, you just keep your cheese up, man. Just keep your cheese up, pray, and everything will be okay. That's how I look at things, man. I just try to look at it in a positive way. Like, bro, cousin stopped me. I was nervous. You know what I'm saying? He told me that I was going 80 in like a 60, which was a true statement. I was, because I was trying to get to where I was trying to go. And when he asked me, I didn't lie. I told him, hey, I'm just trying to get to my interview. I'm a fitness instructor. I just did this. I'm trying to, like, make sure I reach the people. Then he like, okay, let me take your driver's license and all that. He check my license. And it's crazy because I need to go because my license, he said something was wrong with my license, but he still let me go. You know what I'm saying? Which was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have took me in, like, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like the way that you handle certain situations that, you know what I'm saying, different outcomes will happen.
It's so important that all the things this brother said in his testimony and transparency of dealing with the police, but the main thing is just keeping your energy right, staying positive, and get through it as quickly as possible.
Facts.
So I got my next segment. It's called Impulse Q&A. I got impulse questions that I wrote down earlier, and I want your impulse answer. You got to answer 3 of them. You don't like the question, it's all good. Just say pass, and I hit you with another one. Are you ready?
Mom, let's go.
Question number 1. One thing you recommend to do to release stress?
One thing I recommend to do to relieve stress, meditate. However you meditate, that's your meditation. You don't have to meditate like the next person. You don't have to sit down in a quiet room and say, you don't got to do that. However you meditate, whether that could be just deep thinking, whether it's just something where it's you relaxing, you chilling, and you vibing. You know what I'm saying? You don't got nothing that's out in the outside world, that's messing up with your inside energy. That's my biggest thing.
Come on. Question number 2.
On my mom.
One item that should never be on a pizza.
One item that should never be on a pizza. Oh, what's the one item that should never be on a pizza? Pineapples. A lot of people like pineapples, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, hold on. Look, because I don't want nobody to be like, he don't like pineapples. He a pineapple, a hater. No, I love pineapples. You understand me? I eat pineapples, but they don't belong on the pizza, man. But that's not my prerogative. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you come here to my house with a pineapple pizza, you're gonna eat it by yourself. You understand?
He said, "No Hawaiian pizzas over here, damn it."
No, yeah. Look. I love my Hawaiian. Look, hey, I love y'all. Don't get me wrong, and I love the culture. That's just I'm just not a pineapple pizza eater.
Personally, bro, I'm not a fan of it either. I used to manage a pizza place back in the day, and that's something that's highly ordered on a pizza is pineapple, and I just understood it. I'm cool. I'm with you. Question number 3. As my son breaks into the room to spy in, what is the funniest thing you seen a kid do?
The funniest thing I seen a kid do. JiggAerobics. JiggAerobics, man. It's crazy just to see how kids interact with other kids. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dancing and having fun and there's no negativity, you're not talking about the next kid. Because a lot of times when you're doing like things like, okay, say for instance, if you're doing like push-ups or something, like I may be able to do 5, they may be able to do 10. You know what I'm saying? Now that person is talking about me because I'm not as strong as him. You know what I'm saying? But like when you're doing JiggAerobics and you're in like something very easy that you could catch, and everybody is having a good time and there's no room in negativity, like, and you just see like the kids interacting, bro, sometimes that'd be the funniest thing. Like that gets me going. I be like, man, these little kids funny. Like they always got something to say. I love them though. I love them.
Come on, little kids are pure. They're pure.
Oh, my mama.
So, bro, you have survived my awareness segment. You have survived my in-post Q&A. And as a reward, let's promote. Let's have the viewers run it up. What are you excited for coming up? You know, what projects, what you want them to tune in and run up?
Oh, my mama. Hey, look, just check out our website, JiggAerobicsFitness.com. We have tons of programs. We got different workout kits, you know, working, perking, and twerking for the ladies. We got JiggAerobics Fiesta, you know what I'm saying, for our Italian and Latino community. We have our senior soul sessions that's about to get ready to release, which is for our senior citizens. On my mama, we jigging and grooving with the seniors. PE with JiggAerobics, that's our physical education program for the kids. Free program. You guys go check that out as well. And our YouTube, man, JiggAerobics TV. We're updating videos every week. We're releasing videos every week. Man, just follow and just spread the cheese, man. I just want to see everybody around the world happy and enjoying life. I don't really need nothing from you guys but to really just be cheesy, man. Be cheesy, be easy, and just spread the cheese. One thing I can say that is that what's your favorite quote? A smile a day keeps the negativity away. Oh, my mama. You know what I'm saying? So just spread some love, spread some good energy, and yeah, that's it.
Smile at that, keep the negativity away. Let that
Oh, my mama.
sink in, put that on, run it back one more time. And you know, one thing I got the spirit to tell you, bro, you guys should have a video game. You guys should have an interactive video game that goes into the schools and they pop this game in, whether it's on a computer or whatever, so have you. And, you know, they get to dance and all you got to do is do that voiceover one good time on these video games for all the schools. And boom. But that's just an idea. I let that sink, let it marinate. This thing won't come out till January or December. I got to look at the date. So don't worry, you got time.
Yeah, my mom. I appreciate that. Look, you gonna have mama. I'm gonna text that to my team now. You heard?
Man, it's if you notice, bro, my show is different. It's unique. You know,
I like
segments because they got segments, but I don't do segments like them. And I'm like, how do I keep that same energy and close out? The viewers knows it's coming. I'm gonna hit you with it. You got questions for me?
Man, what made you start?
Keep it real, bro. Everyone told me no. Like I had my own little radio show with my partner in college, and then I got chased the dream of trying to manage the music game. And I came back to the hometown. I live in Bakersfield. I'm from LA, but I call Bakersfield hometown just because, you know, it's where I actually settled down, married, had kids, and, you know, all this other great things, went to high school here. But, you know, settled down, and then people told me no, I can't get this job here. No, I can't do that. I'm helping. I know all the people in there, but I can't get in. All right, it's good. I have relationships. I'm just going to run with it. And I went with my instinct, and it's crazy because this was the first thing that everything started to work right away. And like as a little kid, I've always talked to people like, you know, you be on the bus and like in LA, bro, they don't have like public transportation like for the schools or school transportation. You got to ride the buses like the metro, the public shit to get to school. And, you know, it'd be random motherfuckers talking to me and telling me their life story. And I'm like 12, 14, 16. And that thing always stuck with me that people always been like an open canvas to me. Maybe it's my aura, maybe it's the whatever. And so, you know, I ran away with that. And then I found my little niche doing this. And I've got a whole bunch of praise and love. And, you know, all I can do is just give all glory to God for the gift and keep on spreading the gospel of people's success story of how to overcome and how to keep on going.
On my mama, bro. On my mama. I like that. That's it, man. That's all I got for you. That's what I wanted to hear you to answer it for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. You know,
you got to keep going, bro. Keep going. Don't stop. Never stop elevating, bro.
Oh, yeah. 100, bro. Nipsey said it best, bro. You're going to go through every emotion. But you're going to get there. But on that note, it's Contrast Uncut. It's season 4, episode 22. Man, big shout outs to Uncle Snoops Army and Bobby D Presents. I appreciate you, brothers. Man, I wouldn't be able to do incredibly dope shit like interview Ayote and, you know, talk about JiggAerobics and some of the history on the elevation of growth of his success And I just want to make sure I tell you here on the end of the show, bro, thank you for coming on and fucking with us, bro. Thank you again.
Come on, man. Thank you for having me, man. Keep your cheese up.
Come on.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy AOT checking in once again. Hey, I am here live with Contrast Uncut. You already know what's going on. You already know how it is. Shout out to my homie Snoop Dogg and Woo, Bobby D on my mama. Hey, the boys spread love, spread cheese around here. Make sure y'all tune in. And most importantly, keep your cheese up.
For respect, my nigga, this ain't what you want. Can I kick it when I'm rhyming? Be a legend through Ebonics. Was a sticker boy, felt like sticky.
Man, I know you guys can't smell this right now, and I ain't talking about none of that other stuff. I'm talking about some of that good stuff, that smell good stuff. I think it's breakfast. What time is it? It's breakfast time. Make sure you tune in to Contrast Uncut no matter what you're doing. Whether you're eating breakfast, you're smelling good food like I'm smelling, or if you're smelling other stuff, we're good to watch too. Make sure you tune in. Thank you.